Hello everybody, my name is Solo, welcome back to the channel, and yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, I made a correct correct assessment of this update. It's so boring, I wish it was more, I wish it was like more fun, I wish I had more things that like I could be like, oh yeah, this is great, but like, I literally went and took a nap and had an auto clicker clicking right here to retry a stage. Also, another thing I'll bring up since I'm here, yeah, the later stages are probably getting more feeling like you have to have some sort of like broken thing. Also, I don't get what the discrepancy is with like the percentage here, because base Patrick Gladiator is 5% from this stage, right? You go to Karen stage 1 and he goes to 4.3%. Why is he going down? But no, like it takes me a good for some reason it went back up to 1 minute 31 seconds here, and I don't know what happened. But like I was getting like 5 minutes here. So again, I don't know what was going on with that. But I did it for a while, and yeah, now we're here and I have quite a few Patricks. By quite a few, I mean almost enough to 3-star him. But we're gonna just take the base one. So let me pull out my team here. So let's go ahead and equip this team. And we're gonna test out the new Patrick, who is a splash character. And of course we're gonna bring in our Krusty Krab. Another thing is like boss battles, honestly, your biggest thing is doing as much damage as fast as possible. Meaning like you're gonna want like Mermaid Man, who's doing this much damage this fast, and other like characters that are gonna be doing that much damage super fast, just so then you can get more XP. Which, by the way, the XP from boss battles is actually pretty good. If you guys can't tell, I prestiged again. I'm actually prestige 8 now, after doing that. But yeah, let's go ahead and we're just gonna test this level 1 Gladiator Patrick, and we're just gonna go into endless 1 with him. So yeah, the biggest thing is, the reason why I say it's boring is because it's literally just click, wait. Like, there is no functionality to the boss fights. Like, they made it out to be some sort of like big, like monumental update, but in reality it was just kind of a like just wah type update. And like people are like, there are people who are gonna be like, well, but it's meant to be like a decent content update to keep people engaged. My brother, let me hold your hand when I say this. Boss battles should not be AFK. Like, of all the things to complain about, like when it comes to like this game, I shouldn't be complaining about a boss battle that should not be AFK. Also, he does 4,000 damage, by the way, like base. So this Patrick's actually like does catch me a bit by surprise, because even at level 1 he's doing about 4,000, which means probably at like his max level, which is probably going to be about 50, he's probably going to be doing a quite decent amount of damage. So he might actually be decently good to bring into the fight if you have him like a shiny or a shiny Wumbo, which is why I haven't fused him yet, because I have a weird feeling I'll probably get a shiny Wumbo before I actually get that done, you know? or before I get enough of them. But that being said, as I've gotten farther in like the boss fights, it's gotten kind of weird. And what I mean by that is like the boss fights themselves very much feel like you're trying to do damage as fast as possible, but you're also kind of like trying to make sure your speed is okay. So I don't know if Jellyfish Jam affects it. I'm guessing it does because sleep affects the boss somehow. But yeah, I just wish there was more active mechanics for it. Like, they hyped it up, delayed it 25 hours, and it's an AFK simulator. Like, not gonna lie, kind of not a good look for an update that they advertised as quote-unquote massive. Like, just really, really weird. But yeah, so actually I do have a lot of positive things to say about this character. Well, yes, his speed isn't the highest. I think his damage is actually pretty good for being like a splash mythic. And not only that, like, it's very good to see them actually like care about the mythic in this instance. Because let's be honest, there have been times where mythics have come out, or like mythics have like come out with the game. Cough, cough, Man Ray, and also King Neptune, where they turn around and they're just bad, like really bad. This one honestly isn't really like bad. Like, yeah, it's not hitting like Mermaid Man numbers, right? But my Mermaid Man's also 5 stars, shiny Wumbo with secret formula, but he's hitting a decent range at 39 and 10,000 damage per hit. Like, depending on where he lands after you get him to 5 stars and get him to, you know, level 100, he could be a very good contender for doing boss damage, which is a good thing to see because, well, trying to keep like in continuity of the like mode. Sorry, yawning, it's like midnight. But like trying to keep in continuity of the like boss mode is pretty cool. But yeah, I think this is actually a decent unit. If you have the units to get up to the point where I am, where you guarantee like 5% on the base version of Patrick, I do that. However, there are some things to note. People have been saying that like sometimes they'll get increased speeds, and I'm guessing that is true. I'm guessing what it is the first clear is normal speed, and then the second or like clears afterward are like extra speed. I'm not sure because my times like very much discrepantly like changed, right? Because there was one I got 5 minutes on, and I haven't seen any announcements about them like changing like DPS to the bosses, right? So I'm not too sure. But yeah, this Patrick does great. I believe you can have, what, 2 of them? Yeah, you can have 2 Patricks. Have them both leveled. It's pretty cool. But yeah, let me show you guys how my boss battles go most of the time. So, for example, I'm just going to claim all here. Go over here to the boss battles. Right, you have it like 32 seconds, a minute. And then you get up to like the mythic ones and your time starts drastically increasing. And then you get to like Alaskan Bullworm, and it's really high up there. Let me show you guys. I went in with the wrong team. I have a Krusty Krab. I went in with a Krusty Krab and a Patrick. That is not the team I wanted. I have a set team that I use, but yeah, it's just one of those things that's like, okay, like I just wish it was more fun, to be honest. So this is the team I've been rocking. I have Captain Magma, only 1 star because I don't have enough of them. I need to just literally macro that raid, to be honest. I have Captain Magma, which I got. Somebody gave me this Mermaid Man, but he does a metric ton of damage. Somebody gave me Hash, who also does a lot of damage. And Cyborg Plankton, somebody also gave me that one. I'm pretty sure Be With Faith gave me a lot of these. GG Rock, Spongebob, and then of course Sea Bear with Secret Formula. And yeah, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys me running the next one, which is Karen, showing you how that one goes, because it's weird. So you can only get the Sea Lion, right, from tier 5s, which base this one's like 0.5%. So it makes me wonder what the lionfish or the sea lion, whatever they want to call it, is like its percentages are on like loot and everything. But yeah, so we'll load in here and we'll just stop the fight, or start the fight. 17 mil health. Yeah, and I don't know what made it so then I'm guessing it's just something to do with like how much health they have or something. I'm not too sure. Because like what my biggest issue is like trying to complete these is going to be a pain, because if you don't have good enough secrets, you're not going to be able to do enough damage to win this. Which, by the way, I called it. I said that they're gonna do something that made it so then having this character right here was gonna be a necessity for a lot of people who want to do like the end of it. And that character can literally do 100,000 damage like every few seconds. So yeah, to the guy who was in my comment section, oh well, Karen's not needed, bet you $20 she's needed for this event. And they just, you know, so kindly didn't tell us anything about how much damage you need to actually clear the event. They, you know, just decided to put that in their back pocket and wait until, you know, people tried to play it and then realized, oh, well, I can't do enough damage. And then said, oh, whoopsie, we forgot to tell you. By the way, yeah, you need this Karen unit that does 100,000 damage to make it your life 10 times easier. Again, if they ever tell us that they're doing some experimental mode again, I'm gonna call them out again, because that's stupid. Experimental mode, my butt. Like, that was the biggest crock of BS that I've ever seen. They basically told the populace, hey guys, by the way, we're just gonna ask you guys to spend $15 on this unit because well, we're still testing it out. Yeah, that was a lie. Again, I wish boss fights were more like had more mechanics, weren't just literally me sitting here watching Karen getting beaten up by my units. Like, that's about it. I'll be back when she's down, because I should be able to take her down. You know, I'm gonna probably try to look into some either mythics or something, but for now, I think what I'm gonna do is just AFK overnight, playing the boss battle 5 for Alaskan Bullworm and trying to get the sea lion or the lionfish. See if that will happen. But anyway, with that being said, if you guys liked the video, as always, hit the like button, comment down below what you guys think about the new Gladiator Patrick. Honestly, I think he's a decent unit. I think he'll be really good once he gets leveled up a bit more and I get more like dupes into him. But as far as right now, he's kind of just okay because he's not doing as much damage as I would hope for him to do as of right now. But yeah, let me know how you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications so then you guys never miss a video. And as always, I hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.